unless you don't want to know and you're so addicted to this love bombing feeling that you're just fine being with a narcissist, and then in which case, who should you really be blaming?
How many ladies at the table have been love bombed before?
Oh, yeah. Are you fucking kidding me?
How many of you you've never been love bombed?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, okay, so so everyone, every last one of you have been love bombed. Okay, now of all of you, how many of you got off on it? You liked.
I hate that shit.
Oh, dude, me.
You liked
not love bombing.
at the time.
He was so freaking good with his words.
It's everything you want to hear, right?
Only when
how
I
do you
want
not
it.
get off on it?
He literally fucking gets you where
I'm like,
you need to be.
I don't believe it. That's how I feel.
After a week,
I was in love
with me. I understand that.
Okay, now I have to take
Why would
one
you
more.
not be in love with me after a week? Of course, it's been a
He
week.
said everything he needed to say, and
I gotta
I
take one
fell
more
for
poll.
every
Were you ready to
single
have
fucking
babies
word.
with me? And it's been 4 days. Of course. Why is that not weird?
I actually love
So
you too.
here's a point. I'm going to make a point here in just a second. How old are you?
I'm 27.
26.
31.
Oh, we're doing this?
28.
33 on Monday. 29.
What?
29.
29?
30. Am I the youngest
30?
one?
I'm 30 years old.
30 what?
34.
28.
28. Okay.
You
so-
are the youngest one.
I am 76 years old.
The reason, okay, now the reason I'm asking is because
Mm-hmm.
there's a popular opinion by Dr. Jordan Peterson who seems to think that the older women get, the less likely they will be love bombed and believe that bullshit, right? And that they'll
Experience.
and they're so
Never
smart.
growing
They're
up,
so
guys.
smart that they'll
Experience.
never allow it or they'll never enjoy it ever again.
Experience.
And all I've got to say to you, Mr. Peterson, is 2 words: Tinder swindler.
Hold on.
Tinder
Would
swindler.
never ever let a man Tinder swindler.
Every woman in
I ain't
Tinder
that
swindler
rich.
was at least the youngest was 29 and the oldest was something like 38 or almost 40 or something like that. It's not an age thing. It's the fact that you want you. They're telling you what you want.
Right. The fact that they're so good at what they're saying.
To manipulation, but you don't actually know that you're being fucking manipulated.
No, because the words they use and the way they speak, it's so.
I don't know.
That's why I said narcissists are master manipulators. Just prove my point. Sometimes they don't even know that they're narcissists.
They don't even know that they're talking. They don't even know they control my whole life.
I think the women had a
Oh,
choice, and I think that they really wanted to be. Because imagine this: you're texting with this guy.
We want
He's like-
control.
and then you meet him, and he's like super short, and you're like,
Ew.
I guess I'll just fuck him anyway because he's the one. But like,
No.
it's like I feel like she was lonely, and she fell into because you know why? She was a good victim. She was a good target.
Okay, so
Not everybody is.
here's the psychology behind
Wait,
this.
who here fucked him anyway? Anybody? On Tinder, you just fucked him
fucked
anyway? No?
Oh,
Dang
never
it.
had a dating app.
So many guys, I would have been so excited.
Yeah, I've actually never.
He was so
been on
short,
Tinder.
but I fucked him
I've never been on
anyway.
Tinder lately.
All right,
Oh, I like short kings.
so here's a
And I don't mind
psychology
a short
behind it.
king.
I halfway agree with your therapist or whoever told you
I
this.
do.
So
I don't
here's
care.
here's
I'm
the
too
here's
damn
the
tall.
long and the short. Seduction doesn't happen unless you have a willing participant in the seduction. Okay, so and the Tinder swindler, the only reason he was able to do what he did is because the women he swindled wanted to be swindled. They wanted to be seduced. They wanted to be part
Absolutely.
of that narrative. Like, oh, I'm a Mossad agent, or
My enemies are after me.
I'm the son of a diamond merchant and stuff like
he's
just
rich, he
yeah.
wants me.
Dude, I would
Well,
have
no,
that
to the
so
point where the
hard.
first girl on that documentary, she was in like 32 or 33 years old when she started, right? She's older now. But she meets a guy on Tinder, and literally within 45 minutes of meeting this guy, she is on his private jet going to Belarus or
Exactly.
Bucharest or
You're
something like
swindled.
that
You're
with the
swindled.
baby mama,
You're
believes
swindled.
every bit, and all of her girlfriends. They didn't say, don't do it. You're going to be sold
You're
into
on a
white
private
slavery in
jet.
Dubai.
Why
They're not
would you
saying
not
that.
do
They're
that?
like, your
So
ship
was
has
she
finally
really
come in.
swindled,
I can't
though?
believe it. I'm so
was
happy
swindled.
for
They
you.
were
Yeah.
enablers. Them.
And
Nobody
again,
said
that
logic.
goes back to
But she
feels
should have stopped there.
before reels. The reels
okay,
were,
so-
there's no man, there's no uncle, there's no brother, there's no father, there's no
Oh,
stepson.
There's no man
wait,
ever
time out,
sending
time
my
out.
money
Do it.
ever.
Time out.
You'll be killed. No
So
one's saying
some of
that.
you guys have been friends with me for a while. What do you think would have happened? You know me well enough. You know, I'm a former counterintelligence guy in the U.S. military. Had I been the friend of any one of those girls, and they came to me and say, "Yeah, I'm going on this plane to do X, Y, Z," what would have happened, Rita? What would have happened?
You'd say, share your location.
I would have said anything, Rita. I would have looked up the goddamn tail flash of the goddamn airplane, Rita. I would have. Why is it we can't?
Like fucking like.
Why is it we can't just?
You would have said, hell no, just come on.
I would have said hell no, nothing. I would have said, hey, look, what, ladies, an uncle, a cousin, a dad, your dad, whatever,
best
a
friend,
guy that just comes in there and just like, hey, just just to let you know. I'm not going to tell you, do whatever you want. You know what I'm saying?
Michael, not every guy even knows what a tail.
A tail flash is. No, but my point is, all the things this fucking dude said were verifiable. In 2 seconds, you didn't want to hear it. If any one of these, I'm just use myself as an example because I'm pretty fastidious. If any one of these ladies had come to me and been like, "Hey, I'm about to go on this thing and I'm taking this risk," I'm like, "Okay, cool. Give me about 5 minutes." And I looked it up. I was like, "This is a lie. This is a lie. This is a lie. This is a lie. This is a lie." And by the way, pay $5.95 and do the background check on them. You'll find out some more shit in like 10 seconds. But you don't want to hear it because you're being sold some bullshit. And so, ladies,
at least you care though.
So, but ladies, here's the thing. Like, I'm not special. I'm not a private investigator. I'm just telling you guys. Like, there should be at least 1 or 2 or 3 dudes in your life that don't want to put their dick in you. That just like you can come up to them.
Are looking out for you.
I agree.
They all want to put their dick in us. They all want to put their dick in us. It's so hard. They all want to put their dick in us.
But there's nothing wrong with having guy friends.
How many
They all want to put their dick in us.
How many of the ladies on the table? How many ladies at the table have a brother? A biological brother.
Bro, you all have brothers. Like, seriously, like you're sitting there with the narcissist shit. You could have just asked him.
My brother's 4.
Hell yeah, brother.
Hell yeah, brother.
Well, raise him well.
We don't know yet.
Would your brother do that? Would your brother step in and go, "What the fuck are you
100%
thinking?"
yes. 100%
No. Like, again, I wouldn't even like if Rita come to me and she said, "Hey, I'm going to go do yada 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 with this dude." I wouldn't tell you to not go. I would have just told you, "Hey, just so you know, here's Social Blade. All of his followers are fake." Okay, here's his took 2 seconds right here. All the companies he said he's in bankruptcy. Okay,
I don't know, Michael. I think he's the one.
I think he's the one. But it wouldn't have taken me any fucking time to find it.
Have I not been out with you and been like, "Hey, what do you think about this?"
Yes, for sure.
And I always ask.
For sure, but that's the thing. Like, well, ladies, just have one. Like, if you, unless you don't want to know and you're so addicted to this love bombing feeling that you're just fine being with a narcissist, and then in which case, who should you really be blaming?
yourself.